In today's video, we'll conduct a psychological analysis of a popular social media personality known by the nickname Zeus from Monaco, as well as the psychological aspects of his positioning and personal brand. He has millions of followers and views. At the same time, there's practically no voice from him, no words, only footage of his striking appearance and luxurious lifestyle, expensive cars, villas, yachts, stores, restaurants, girls, and so on. This analysis is based on methods such as profiling, physiognomy, and behavioral assessment, evaluating his actions to understand his motives, goals, and underlying needs. Because no human action can be without a motive. At the end of the video, we'll determine his personality type according to modern personality typology. So, let's start with evaluating his appearance from the perspective of physiognomy and profiling. But we need to begin with the fact that a camera follows him daily, a special person who films him. This leads to conclusion number 1. Everything is produced, thought out, planned, and done purposefully, which means it pursues specific goals. It's not just random. Visual impressions, face and facial expressions, clear facial oval, and pronounced jawline indicate decisiveness, confidence, and leadership traits. Gaze directed forward, often in cinematography with cars and roads, emphasizing focus on movement and goals. Minimal facial expressions, a calm, almost cold-blooded face creates an image of a controlling, stable person. Clothing style and accessories. Main image, expensive, branded clothing. Unusual style, torn, loose, slightly careless, with bare shoulders, elements of glamorous chic. Minimal accessories, everything is in the details. Cars, watches, often in flip-flops, barefoot, or stylish boots. The companies that accompany him and supercars in the background create an exclusivity effect. He doesn't shout about status, but implies it. Psychological portrait. This is a bright paranoid personality type associated with a brutal lion, the king of beasts. The nickname Zeus is also from this theme. Character and motivation, striving for luxury, success, leadership. Life as an exhibition, as a show. A controlling, independent personality type, he positions himself as one who owns fate, without excessive expression. Social role and personal brand is built on the foundation of personality mystification. Minimal response doesn't reveal personal history, which creates mystery. This strongly fuels constant interest and attention toward him. The image of a legend, as if he's above society. Descriptions call him Batman of Monaco or legendary billionaire. Mystery, mystique, enigma, silence. Without this, the image would be completely different. His strengths, undoubtedly control, leadership, powerful marketing strategy, charisma of restraint, self-confidence, exclusivity through details. He successfully sells the image of a mysterious business deal genius. First conclusion. Zeus from Monaco is a well-produced image of a lone leader, based on visual symbolism of luxury, purpose, independence, and minimalism. Physiognomy and visual presentation create the impression of a confident, unemotional man who controls his life and demonstrates elitism through details, not words. Based on the analysis, cold-bloodedness, emotional control, demonstration of success through status and independence, focus on strength, leadership, autonomy, minimal personal revelation, image mystification. According to the well-known Enneagram typology, this is the leader, boss, personality type. Key for him, power, control, autonomy. Externally demonstrates strength and self-sufficiency, rarely shows vulnerability. Often forms a loner scenario, his own law and protection. Self-worth through external symbols, super luxurious life. Strong orientation towards security, status, and personal resources, control over environment, and distance from external influences. What does he transmit to people, to the world? Strength, confidence, emotional control, impossibility of controlling him, closeness, independence. His weak spots, his main fear, non-acceptance of his own vulnerability, being dependent on something or someone, hence the hyper-control. When stressed, he withdraws into himself, observation and analysis, When on a positive wave, he shows care, can share experience, and really help people, stepping out of the lone alpha male role. How this affects social media perception, mystery, and demonstration of control. Both are connected with power, strength, authority, and this is what everyone unconsciously would like to feel. That is, he shows what a huge number of people would like to experience themselves. In short, he sells an internal state that a huge number of people would like to experience. That's essentially the whole secret. His state: I'm strong, independent, I choose what I like, what I want, I can afford a lot. I have everything under control. I know how to enjoy, how to earn, how to be balanced. I can manage, influence. And it's precisely this state, these vibrations that people catch, like Wi-Fi, and want to experience a bit. And notice this: he demonstrates that everything around him doesn't really concern him. He doesn't get involved in what's happening around, but at the same time has a team that captures his life for the public, meaning the goal is to earn money through involving others. Remove this component and he becomes an ordinary lawyer, which is what he is. Write in the comments who else to analyze, whose psychological and constructed media image to examine next.